Sunrise entering another weekend on strike. What the Evergreen School Board is doing to get workers back in the classroom and off the picket lines. Plus, a shocking discovery after a stranger breaks in and then moves into a condo's crawl space. Your news starts now. Well, did you have lightning overnight? This is time-lapse video showing several lightning strikes over the state capitol in Salem just after midnight. Mother Nature putting on quite the show in the skies. Good morning and thanks for getting up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Libby Dowsett. We will get to those headlines in just a minute, but first let's check in with Corey Johnson with our first look at today's forecast.
Exactly, Libby. We did have a very active overnight with lightning and thunder out there.
I heard it.
Exactly, I heard it too, and especially as we were coming to work this morning, I think we both were talking earlier about seeing it and taking a look at radar right now, still active for us just east of Portland in the way of lightning strikes at this early morning time. But we are expecting a cooler day on tap. Lightning, thunderstorms possible throughout much of the day as far as showers are concerned. So a cool start to the morning. What we're seeing right now, 72 in the Dalles, 63 in Portland. Mid-50s near the coast. So look at our Wells Fargo camera. Beautiful morning, some clouds overhead for us. A cool start, as I mentioned, at 63. Our Salem sky camera, also clouds overhead for us at 59 degrees. Calm out there, but we are going to see widespread haze until about 8 this morning across much of our area near the coast. Our Chinook Winds casino camera in Lincoln City, dense fog near the beach, 57 degrees for us there. Look at Futurecast as we get into the afternoon hours, very possible for us to see some small showers, but the heaviest of those thunderstorms remain on out east. So look at your 7-day forecast. We'll take a look at this now, but you can see 76 the high for today, 77 tomorrow. We'll break more of this down coming up.
All right, Corey, thank you. We begin this half hour with more uncertainty for students and their families in Evergreen Public Schools. Another day of contract negotiations fell through on Friday. Now the district is threatening legal action against striking union workers if they don't reach a deal soon. Alma McCarty has the latest.
Make some noise, union student body!
Friday night in Vancouver.
It's super frustrating. It just builds up a lot of anxiety of not knowing when.
A strike delayed the school year from starting. But it didn't keep crowds from Mackenzie Stadium.
I was really hopeful when they gave us 4 days the first week and said we'll start on the 2nd of September. So I was really hopeful that that would happen, and then it didn't.
Parents tell us they understand the union side and why classified workers in the district are striking. But they're eager to see students back in the classroom.
We not very happy, but we kind of understand what they're looking for.
The personnel that's striking, I feel like they need to get better pay. I do believe in that. But I also feel like it's just hard that it affects so many people when there is a strike.
Hoping to address that, the board of directors passed a resolution Friday afternoon, authorizing the district to file an injunction, asking the court to compel the union to end its strike. A strike they say is illegal under Washington state law.
I am very sorry that this is, that we're to this point, taking this as a last resort action, and I'm hoping that good faith will prevail.
We care deeply about our community, our staff, our students, our families. We are sorry about the disruption that this is causing everyone.
The union says the threat of legal action would not deter them, that members would remain united on strike for a strong contract. Mindy Trofer Cooper is the Evergreen PSE chapter president.
We had hoped that they would see the 87% no vote yesterday, and maybe finally take us seriously, that the members have spoken and that they're looking for some respect and some safe working conditions and a livable wage and protections for not only our employees, but the students as well.
The district's latest proposal includes a 12.5% pay increase for paraeducators over 3 years. That falls short of what the union is asking for. Bargaining teams will return to the table today. The former Alaska Airlines pilot who tried to shut down a plane's engines mid-flight pleaded guilty in federal court Friday. Joseph Emerson took responsibility for his actions and apologized to victims as he faced state and federal charges. Emerson pleaded guilty to a single count of interfering with the flight crew members and attendants. He told police he hadn't slept in more than 40 hours and had taken psychedelic mushrooms.
I still made the decision to take psilocybin, and that led to my inability to determine that I was operating in reality for an extended period of time. That doesn't make this right. What happened was wrong and should not have happened.
This comes after Emerson pleaded no contest for state charges in which a judge sentenced him to 50 days in jail with credit for time served. Emerson will be sentenced in federal court November 17th. President Trump is honing in on Portland once again. In a news conference on Friday, the president said Portland was not on his list of cities in which to send National Guard troops, but now he'll look into it.
But Portland is unbelievable what's going on in Portland. The destruction of the city. Well, I'm going to look at it now because I didn't know that was still going on. This has been going on for years. So we'll be able to stop that very easily.
What exactly he's referring to is unclear, but it's likely in reference to continued protests outside the ICE facility in South Portland. The president said paid agitators from radical left groups are ruining the city. Mayor Keith Wilson responded saying, quote, "I have not asked for and do not need federal intervention." In Clackamas County, a man faces several charges after authorities say he was found living in a condo crawl space, complete with a bed, TV, even a PlayStation. Jake Holter takes us to Happy Valley.
I'm like, wow, you really have lamb, bed, couch, and everything.
Neighbors in Happy Valley are stunned after it was discovered a random man broke into a condo crawl space and set up a secret living space inside. These photos posted to the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office Facebook page.
It's like it's something you see in horror movies. Like it's crazy.
I cannot believe it. That really weird. I feel like I only see those in movies.
Ketzy Ludwig lives right next door to the condo that was broken into. In fact, it was her husband that noticed the man parking his car and walking towards the back of the building. He told us off camera that he noticed the door to the crawl space open with light coming from inside. They later discovered the man who broke into the neighbor's crawl space may have tried theirs first.
Did he show you guys the picture of our door that he was trying to like work it easy, you know? But I guess he chose the next door.
Deputies discovered 40-year-old Benjamin Bakor living in the crawl space with a bed, lights, chargers, TVs, and electronics plugged into the house's power. Police say he's been living there for, quote, an extended period of time.
I was kind of laughed when they said he got a PS5. I'm like, wow, he's really living a good down there.
Police say a meth pipe was also found in the crawl space.
It's a good thing that they were just being selfish and abusing substances down there rather than like trying to kill them or like do something like that. It really just seems like they had a troubling time. They needed somewhere to stay and that's where they were. Whether that be okay, maybe not.
And Bucor was charged with first-degree burglary and unlawful possession of methamphetamine. His bail was set at $75,000 on Thursday. What started as one of the largest heroin busts ever reported in Oregon has taken a twist. A new test shows barrels seized by federal agents last year were not full of heroin after all. Nearly all of it was water. This happened at a Motel 6 in Tigard in January of 2024. At the time, police arrested 4 men. One of them is facing deportation to Mexico. We reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office. They told us they cannot comment on pending litigation.